Hello, everyone. Good to see you all out there tonight. Uh, Snow in April, huh? Man, that's just absolutely crazy that we had snow in April. Of course, it didn't collect on the ground like it did up by Lincoln and that, so I guess that's an okay thing. Our boys were kind of stuck inside a little bit. I think they went out for a little while, but they were stuck inside an awful lot, and that gets kind of long. It gets kind of dreary. We're thankful for some warmer weather coming up. I hope that you are. So, hmm, somebody must be here. I see one person coming across the screen. Is that Chris and Barb? I didn't see anything pop up this time when you guys got on. So I don't know why that is. So now I see a love, and I see that Joe McCarthy's watching, and Jackie is back, and okay, things are starting to click right along now. Good to see all of you here tonight. That you had a good day. Hope you're having a decent week and all of that. Just to let you know, we're having some T-shirt orders. If you're interested, you can see the T-shirt right there behind me. Love, Serve, Connect. That's the graphic that's on the back. Hello, Jamie Fuller and Jonna Newman. And if you're interested in ordering a T-shirt, you can get on our Facebook page. Just look down below, and in the last post, I believe, was something that we put up, and it has the price points and all of that stuff on it. But the Lundstedt family is getting we're getting some more T-shirts because they are very, very comfortable. At least the adult mediums through the adult 2X comfortable. They're just a very, very nice material, and very, very soft, and they're just very, very comfortable shirts. So hello, Martha and Frecia and Kim. Yeah, I love the T-shirts. Yeah, it does say Wymore Church of Christ on the front. So there is a graphic there, but I set it up behind so you guys could see it. That's what we want to be about. Our slogan is loving, serving, connecting, and then there's some graphics to go with that. And a little more command style: love, serve, connect. Hello, Dee. Good to see you too. So that's something to keep in mind. If you're interested in ordering a T-shirt, we're going to place another order on Monday. Problem is, we have a bunch of orders here already ordered, and they've come in, but people haven't come to get them. And so that's okay. We're happy to hold on to them until we gather again in person. That's fine. But if you're interested in coming to pick up your T-shirts, please let us know. So, and this time with the T-shirt order, we're not taking the money ahead of time. We'll just make a simple exchange. When you come and pick up your T-shirts, you can pay for your T-shirts. They're very, very economical, very, very low, especially for the quality of shirt that we're getting. And we're very thankful to Katya Lookin Graphics, who is the owner is Lori in Wymore, and she actually put together the graphics for the T-shirts, and I worked with her on that. We've known each other for many years, and Lori does a whole lot for people in our community and organizations. So she's running a. I don't think she's going in the hole quite yet on getting the T-shirts to us, but it's almost pretty close because she's really given us a deep discount there, and so we appreciate working with Lori and glad to be able to do that. She's a talented artist, and we get the benefit of her skills from someone right here in Wymore, based in Wymore. All right, so done meeting tonight, and we had a discussion about just different things. And one of the hardest things, the question is just, how long is this stuff going to last? And even as church leaders and spiritual leaders, um, we're all dealing with the same situation, and expectations versus reality are really different. So I have a question for you as we get rolling here into our Devo time. What expectation get with the reality that is social distancing? So what expectations in your life have been hit with the reality that is social distance having to deal with right now, that reality is hitting hard, that you're having to miss out on or to put on hold. So any comments here? I want you to go ahead and post comments. I see I'm a little bit behind on people getting here. I don't know. Oh, Deanna's saying, "Yo, little bro, 45." Thanks, Freisha. Freisha's wishing because I was 45 yesterday. Well, I guess I'm 45 today as well. So there's that. Freisha indeed decorated my office, so you can see that on my Facebook page. Go there. But what expectations in your life have been hit with the reality that is social distancing? And I see that Mariah Canfield just got on. Hello, Mariah and Connie and Susan and Tim. I know that that's something that Mariah's dealing with, some expectations that have been hit with the reality that is social distancing and what that's causing. And so her and Josh are going to be married next weekend, and so they're battling with that because it's not obviously going to be the wedding that they really wanted to have with everyone. So it's just family, very, very small, just a few people getting together. So if you want to type in some of the comments, things that expectations in your life that have been hit with social distancing. And I'm not seeing your comments come up. I don't know if that's because you're not commenting or just kind of thinking, but I would say this, that reality rarely meets our expectations. Reality rarely meets our expectations. And so there's a phrase that some people use to hope for the best and prepare for the worst. I don't know what to make of that. Maybe that's true. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. It's usually somewhere in between. But I think with just the amount situations and events that are affected by social, it's a grace for many of us to let go of our expectations. It's a grieving process. In fact, that's one of the daily quarantine questions I posted a few weeks ago. One of the questions is, what expectations of normal am I letting today? Expectations of normal am I letting go of today? Expectations about how long this will last, expectations about landmark events like graduations and weddings and funerals, and then just normal events that you're used to, sports and school and summer activities like swimming and camping and vacations and cruises. All of those things, expectations are being hit. Our expectations have had to go by the wayside, and reality hits hard. And it's difficult. I've told this story before. It's not my story. A man named Tom Steele, who's an older staff for several years at Camp Naboa, where we go in the summer with our kids, and he told a story once at campfire. Cowboy, and he was involved in rodeo, and he once rode a bull named Reality. And so he talked about that bull Reality, and Reality so hard. The bull named Reality hard that his brain shook inside of his skull. He couldn't see straight while this bull was bucking, and Reality came up and literally hit him in the face. Reality can be a real beast to hold on to, and expectations, they rarely they are rarely meets our expectations. Expectations versus reality is why Judas Expectations versus reality. On Wednesday night, the week before Jesus died on the cross for our sins, watched Mary anoint the head of Jesus. Really, she anointed his whole body. One of the Gospels just talks about him anointing Jesus' feet, but she had also with very, very expensive perfume that would have been a year's salary, a year's worth of wages. It was probably Mary's given to her, and she's wasting it on and other disciples. Some of the other disciples complain that was a waste because that should have been sold and the money given to the poor. And Jesus calls them out for their attitudes, and that included Jesus. And later that evening, Judas met with Jewish leaders to betray Jesus. That's what he planned to do. They set the price and all of that. See, I think Judas thought Jesus was going to make them all rich when he finally ruled the kingdom of God is not of this world, and Judas didn't understand that. The reality is the kingdom of God is not of this world, and his expectations did not fit with that reality. Reality didn't fit his expectations, and it destroyed him. Let reality do the same. So what expectations of normal am I of today? What new expectations can we cultivate? What kind of expectations can we have? Here, Leanne, Randy, James, Mark, Michelle. Good to see that you can be on here. We're talking about expectations versus reality, and that reality can hit really, really hard. What new expectations can we cultivate? Maybe it has to do with connecting with family, a new expectation. We're having to figure out life in a different way than we have. For some, that's causing some stress and some struggle. For Christians, I think we need to look for opportunity in the midst of that. If you are one of those that is able to be home a little bit more, and maybe being home is driving each other crazy, I don't know if we should look at that as having an expectation for an opportunity to get closer with your husband, get closer with your wife, get closer with your children, to take time with them. And while I'm not necessarily less busy right now, I still have a lot to do to try to, and I want to, connect with you, and have to put time in at a specific place at a specific time most of the time. I still have some of those times, but most of the times I don't. And so I'm viewing that as an opportunity. And see me. Okay, I'm back. I forgot to turn off my wireless connection. Wireless connection, for some reason, it is intermittent. I think it's just a lot of load from people being on the internet. And you might be on the internet right now on your phone. But I switched that. I turned that off, so now it's running on data and all that. So that's a good thing. There's also an opportunity for some time with God, some time with Him in His Word, some time to study and to meditate and to contemplate. And anybody can do that. You just open up your Bible and you start. You pick a road and start connecting with God on that road. The best thing to do, in my opinion, is to pick a Bible book to go through. Or if you know how to study and you've been used to that. Hello, Donna, Paul, and Barb again. Pick a road, pick a Bible book and read through, or study a topic like Rebecca studied. She studied a few different things, over time, but she did a big study on peace. Hello, Jera and Ruth. We're talking about expectations versus reality, and how reality has really hit us hard in some areas, not able to do some normal things that we're used to doing. Another thing, what new expectations can we cultivate other than connecting with family, with your husband or wife or your children, and time with God spent there in prayer? Another one is serving and helping others, whether it's a neighbor or somebody else, a friend, um, a coworker, just other people that may be in need. Some are taking time to help those people, taking some of the time that you would be spending serving in the church ministry and doing ministry instead of in here, doing it out there with people. And one thing that I've become a little more intentional about is making the time that we do have with others really count. So those times where we do have somebody stop in the office and want to talk, I'm a little more open right now to just taking the time to hang out and to be with that person and to listen to any concerns that they have. And a lot of that is ministry right there. Making the time that we have with others really count and not have to be rushed to go off somewhere because life is a little slower for some people right now. For some of you that are working, I don't know that I have great solutions for you. I know some of you are stuck and you're away from family, and I'm sorry for that. You're going, yeah, I'd love to connect with my family, but I have to be at a nursing facility. I have to be at work. I'm an essential employee. There are other people who are being sent home because maybe they do have the COVID, maybe they don't, maybe they encountered somebody. So you're having to work extra hard in your job. And so it's really, really difficult for me to put myself in your place right now. Like I said, there are different things that I have to do, but your stuff, you have to live a certain way. And for some of you, that means being separated from your family during this time. And so I'm praying for all of us. I'm praying for you with your work, if that describes you, and for all of us that have had to temper our expectations, that reality has hit really hard. And so my prayers are going to be with you. Thank you for praying for us. Yeah, Chris, I miss my friends and I miss my church people too. And I look forward to getting back together with everyone. We talked about that again tonight at Elders Meeting, that we want to have definitely want to have some sort of celebration when we can finally get back together again. And we're going to really look forward to that day. And we're going to pray for wisdom about when that's going to be. And we don't know what the end is. There's some plans that are like, well, if we're still, doing the social distancing thing and groups less than 10, through the end of May, then what does that look like? And if it's sooner than that, what does that look like? So we have some different options for some things. And I just appreciate your prayers with all of that, so that we know when the time is right and we can get together again and do so in a prudent way, in a safe way, and all of that. So thanks for getting on tonight. If your expectations have been hit, I'm super, super sorry. The bull that is reality bucks really hard and hits really hard, and that's something that we're all dealing with right now. But hopefully we can have new expectations that we can cultivate. Things are going to be new, and maybe there will be a new normal. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like. I don't want that to be social distancing all the time, but I do know we want to help people be safe. We want to help people be healthy, and we also want to be able to do ministry in that context as well and connect people with God, because that's our slogan: loving, serving, connecting. And again, you can get on our church Facebook page and you can check out the information about t-shirts. We're going to put another order in for t-shirts on Monday. They're super, super comfortable. You'll definitely want to get yours. So good to see all of you tonight, and take care. I will see you hopefully Sunday morning at 10:45 for our live worship on Facebook Live, and we'll do another Devo on Monday night. So thanks a lot. God bless you all. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.